beautiful people of the world, thank you so much for joining me here today on Lumiere. My name is Clair and I am going to be doing your pick a card reading for you. I hope you're all doing really well. It is a beautiful autumnal day here in England. The seasons are really changing, so it's a very special time of year as we prepare for winter. So yes, it's very beautiful out there. Today's pick a card reading is how is your person feeling? So kind of what are their true feelings? What's going on with them right now? What are they thinking about? How are they feeling? All right. The timestamps are in the description box. I am going to be doing a bit of chatting before we get started. So if you want to jump to your selection, then you are welcome to see the starting point where you can see the cards and make your selection. But I have recently had my Akashic records read by an amazing girl called Misha, who runs the company Ritual Commune with her friend Nicole, and it was an amazing experience. I wanted to share it with you because I thought there'd be some people in our community who would be interested in hearing about it. So if you're not familiar with the Akashic records, it's a spiritual record of your soul's journey. Okay, so it's everything that has happened, everything that is happening, and everything that will happen across all your lifetimes of your soul. So your whole soul's journey. So this is something that I've been interested in for a while. It was something that I just thought, oh yeah, I'd really like to have that done. It would be interesting. So my initial thought was, it will give me an insight, it will be an interesting experience, it will be something to talk about. But what I found with having my Akashic records read with Misha is that it was so much deeper than I thought it was going to be, and it was also really healing. So Misha read my Akashic records for me. It was absolutely fascinating. I don't want to go into too much detail because it was very personal to me, but she's got an incredible gift for reading the Akashic records, and it just gave me an amazing insight, and she knew things about me that just no one could have known, and it was like such a beautiful experience because it gave me so much insight into things that I've been working on and my own path and my own journey in this life, places where I've got stuck, things that I have struggled with, right? And things that I have struggled to understand or didn't know why they were happening in my life. So it gave me this like deep understanding, and what I didn't expect was so that it was also very healing. So I have been trying to heal a childhood wound, and I've been doing a lot of different things, different healing modalities to try and sort of heal that wound and stop it from getting triggered in my own life. And this, getting my Akashic records read, was the breakthrough. Now I've got to say it was quite challenging. I've sort of felt a little bit worse for a couple of days. I found that my wound was triggered through that process. But I think it was a cleansing as things kind of came up to the surface. So it was a much more powerful experience than I was expecting. But it was so fascinating and interesting just being able to get this insight into my Akashic records and kind of my own soul's journey and how that is reflected in the greater context of my life. It was just absolutely fascinating, and I understood myself so much better afterwards. And then also through this healing process, although initially for a day or two I felt a little bit triggered and a little bit raw from the experience. Not everybody experiences it like that. Many people just feel elated and expansive, and that is how I felt after that, and it is completely healed this wound for me. I don't get triggered, I don't feel it, I don't carry it within me. I feel like it is healed completely and that there's no more work to do. So it was just so worth it for me. Getting my Akashic records read was such a powerful experience. I have said that I would give Misha a shout out on the channel. She is an amazing girl. She is extremely genuine. She's got a beautiful healing presence. She is exceptionally gifted. So If you are interested in getting your Akashic Records read, I've linked her website down below. In the description box, if you scroll right down to Healing Services, you will find her there, and she is offering my Lumies $11 off. So if you are subscribed to the channel and you head over to her website, use the discount code Lumiere and you will get $11 off your Akashic record reading. So I would recommend this for anyone who is going through a spiritual awakening or a Kundalini awakening, anybody who's feeling like you're trying your best in life but you're not seeing the results that you want. I think that the Akashic record reading would really give you a deeper insight into what's going on. If you have patterns in your life to do with your relationships or your romantic relationships, and you have been unable to break them, or you can't get to the root of the issue, then the Akashic Records may help you with that as well. Or just anyone who's just interested in finding out more. If you're spiritual and you want to find out more, if you're asking those deeper questions about your own life, why are you here? And you can actually ask the Akashic Record holders, I don't know what you call them really, the Akashic record readers, or when they open the records for you, you can ask questions. So if you've got any questions about your own life experience here on earth during this lifetime, then you can ask that. You can say, you know, you can ask about your past lives, you can ask about a current relationship and what's going on with that, and a connection that you have, or a past connection, or a romantic connection, or what your soul's purpose is in this lifetime, or how you can serve humanity, or how you can facilitate your soul's growth during this lifetime, or how you can heal a particular issue. So it can give you like massive insight in a way that you could never really glean you know, on your own. So it was an amazing experience for me. I know that there'll be many people in our community who will absolutely you know, resonate with this and find it helpful. I know it can be difficult sometimes to find the right person, but if you resonate with the energy of this channel, you resonate with me, then I am you know, really sure that you will resonate with Misha and the amazing work that she's doing reading the Akashic Records. So it is very relaxing, very healing, very interesting, and you know, really expansive as an experience. So check that out, it's all in the description box, and use the discount code Lumiere to claim your discount over there as well. All right, but let us get on with your reading today. I will insert an overhead picture of the cards. I've got 3 groups for you today. I've got group 1, group 2, and group 3. I will insert a picture without the butterflies as well, if that resonates with you and you prefer to make your selection like that. But I always ask that you choose from your intuition and let your intuition, that quiet inner voice that we all have, guide us to your selection. Now the timestamps are linked in the description box below. Make your selection and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful orange butterfly here. Really nice. I'm going to begin with your tarot today. We're going to look at the energy surrounding your situation and your person, what they're thinking and feeling right now, okay? I'll begin with your tarot. I will look at your oracle cards in a moment. So opening your reading with the beautiful Knight of Cups, followed by Knight of Wands, the Star, Queen of Swords, 6 of Wands, King of Cups, Page of Wands, 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups to close your reading. So I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy represented here, as well as Leo and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So that may resonate with you. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it too much. Okay, so I feel like your person doesn't really know what they want. Look at this. It's just like Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands, and they're kind of facing each other. It's like a kind of face-off like this. So they are coming together. You know, their energies are coming towards each other, but they're coming with like from a slightly different place, a slightly different angle. So maybe you and your person want different things, or maybe you and your person aren't on the same page about kind of, you know, getting your needs met, or about the future, or about what it is that you want. So I see that here. They're really feeling that. They're feeling kind of this difference of opinion, this different... what I'm getting is that they understand this now as well. It's like they've come into like a deeper understanding of just like, okay, this isn't enough, or this isn't good enough, or if I want this, I'm going to have to level up, something like this. This also indicates to me the classic kind of hot and cold behavior. So it may be that they're kind of into you one minute and it feels kind of deeper and more intimate and kind of like it's going somewhere, and then the next minute they've pulled away, or they're not connecting at that deep level, and you're just like, where have you gone? So if they're behaving in a way that feels like quite confusing, this is why. It's because they feel quite confused within themselves. Because I've not seen these two energies, I don't think I've seen this before, these two energies next to each other like this. So I feel like you may be on different pages as well, in the fact that you may want a deeper connection, or you may want a commitment, or you may want them to tell you how they feel, and they kind of take flight. You know, if you try and talk about those more serious things, or kind of broach that subject, or, you know, where is this going, or can we be exclusive, or something like this, they sort of back away or pull away. So there's this what I'm hearing is they've got like this desire for their freedom. So what I see in the cards is that they love being with you, and there is love here, no doubt about it. There is love here. There's so much love in this reading. Knight of Cups, the Star, King of Cups, Ace of Cups. Your person has got real, true, genuine feelings of love for you. It's very beautiful. But they also have this desire for freedom. It's like maybe they want to sow their wild oats. Maybe they want to get out there. And there's this conflict between them of kind of wanting you and that beautiful experience of being with you, and then also just wanting their freedom. And that freedom may not necessarily be kind of being with other people or hooking up with other people. It may just be that they have a need within themselves, right? This is what I'm sensing. Not to feel like it's a prison, not to feel like, I know that's not what you feel it is, or that what you're offering or how you see it, but for them they have this need to kind of feel like they can be their own person, that they can express themselves, that they I think they're used to maybe not having to answer to anybody, or not having to consider somebody else's time or somebody else's feelings, and just sort of doing their own thing. This is what I'm picking up on, and there is some resistance there to this change. So they're experiencing some resistance to kind of leveling up and having to be responsible and think about somebody else. So this is what they're going through. They may not recognize that this is what they're going through. They may not be able to articulate it, but this is what's going on. There's this need for healing here between you both with the Star card. I see that happening. Again, this represents love. It represents a very genuine love, but it's also saying that there is some healing taking place within your person, and I feel like there is some kind of healing that needs to happen in this connection. So I see that they have, I don't know whether they feel cut out or pushed away by you. You know, maybe you have set a boundary. Maybe you've just said, this isn't enough for me. Okay, maybe for some of you, you've gone no contact or you've blocked them. But I think for many, maybe you've just sort of asserted yourself a little bit and just said, maybe you want this, but I want that. Or, you know, this is what I need to, or this is how I feel. And this is what I need from you in order to get my needs met, in order to feel connected and nourished, right? But whatever it is that you're doing, you know, whether you are just standing in your power, whether you're just kind of owning yourself, maybe you've spoken up really clearly, your message has been received loud and clear, right? By your person. And I really love this. What I'm hearing is they respect you more. Your person respects you more for you kind of being self-contained, for kind of owning yourself, for staying grounded, and for speaking your truth. They respect you more. Okay, and this is going to create more, if this isn't something you've done already, I feel it's something in your energetic frequency that you want to share with them. This is going to be really well received, okay? And this respect that they have for you is going to create more success. I see this moving forwards. I see this connection moving forwards. I see you being able to overcome these challenges. I see whatever it is that they're going through right now, them being able to process it, given the time, right? What I'm hearing is no pressure. So there's something here that we were talking about that I'm getting at, that they can feel pressure, like quite easily. So I think there's some sort of energy here where you've got to kind of work out what their triggers are around feeling trapped, around feeling triggered, around feeling, hemmed in, right, to this connection. They want this feeling of freedom. They want to be able to be their own person. They don't want to have to feel like you are Big Brother watching them all the time. So they need a bit of leeway. And what I'm hearing is that they need you to trust them in order to kind of let them go off and do their own thing, and trust that they will do the right thing by you. And when you can come from that place of a really, genuinely just be like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm busy doing my own stuff, you can do your stuff, it's gonna feel much safer for them. Because a lot of things feel like pressure to them. They don't feel like pressure to you, and you may not perceive them as pressure, but a lot of things, feel like pressure to them, right? But by you kind of staying grounded in yourself, speaking your truth, they really respect this. This is going to move forward into a deeper love. They're really feeling like they're recognizing what a beautiful friend you are to them, what a lovely connection you have. This King of Cups represents a soulmate, a soul connection. They feel like you are somebody that they can open up to and connect to in a way that they cannot with other people. I see that as well with the star. It's just like they recognize that this is something special. All right. Moving forward, there's a lot of action here. With the Page of Wands to the Four of Swords in the reverse. This is them taking action. So in the next few weeks, they're going to be able to recalibrate. They're going to be able to kind of work through these issues that they've got going on. I see a lot of success here for you. It's like they want to come towards you. They want to message you. They want to be in your space, right? They want to be talking to you. This Page of Wands is an adventurer. So it's just like they want to go on this adventure with you. They want to take these next steps with you. This is the conclusion that they're coming to when they recognize what a special connection this is that you both have, right? So I think that is really nice. Four of Swords in the reverse is really about having taken that time to to contemplate things, and now kind of being ready to move forward, right? And what are they? This also represents, that they're very attracted to you as well. That beautiful spark of attraction there. They still feel that, but what are they moving towards? All this forward motion is moving towards this beautiful Ace of Cups, which is such a beautiful outcome to your reading. So I feel them making this offer. What I'm hearing is that they're gonna tell you what it is that you've wanted to hear, what you wanted them to say for maybe a long time. Maybe you want an apology from them, or maybe you want them to say, yeah, I want to be with you and I want to be exclusive, or maybe you want to hear them say those three little words, I love you, right? But what I'm hearing is that they're gonna come up with the goods. They're going to be able to do that for you, and it's going to come from the heart. There's also a beautiful dove on here, a peace dove on this card. So I see this connection going into more harmony, becoming harmonious. All right. Remember, this Ace of Cups is just the beginning of something. So it's just the seed. It's a kind of starting point. So it may be the case that you have to kind of begin again and, think of this as starting at the beginning. But this is very positive. This is the card of the heart. A lot of love here. So they do have those deep, genuine feelings for you. All right, you've got the card Healing. I really love this for you with those beautiful chakras in alignment on this card. So this represents the healing process that they're going through, that they're working stuff out, that it isn't all in vain. And it's really similar energy to the Star card here as well. So I like that for you represented. We've got the beautiful card Love Yourself first from the Romance Angels deck. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What were we talking about just now? About you speaking your truth, just coming from the heart, not being afraid to be vulnerable, but staying grounded in yourself, you know, owning your own agency and then respecting you more. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So by you doing that, you've kind of increased your value in their eyes. They see you as more valuable, you know, as kind of someone worth pursuing. I like it. Okay. We have the card that everybody loves to see, divine timing. So I think I had that message a little bit earlier, that they needed a little bit, that no pressure, that they need a little bit of space to do this. You know, give them that space and things will come into right alignment for you in divine timing. Just focus on your own stuff, focus on your own goals and dreams, what it is that you've got going on, and just leave them to their own devices and they will come round. This is what I'm picking up on. Got the card Fantasy. This is about dreams and imagination. So they are dreaming of you. You may be able to connect to one another, like in the astral realms, or, you know, during your dream time at night. You may visit each other in your dreams. I feel like they're dreaming of you a lot. So you really, that is an indication that you are really in energetic frequency with one another. You're still in each other's energetic frequency. We have this beautiful card, Guardian. So this is just saying, you know, that you are divinely guided and protected during this process. So often we think that we have to struggle through life on our own, and we forget that we have a whole army of people around us to support us in the spiritual realm. So if you have been experiencing any challenging emotions, just know that you are supported and guided, and your person is being guided and supported through this as well. So the spiritual realm is really, how, even if they're not into this, they're not kind of spiritual or they don't believe in it, these realizations that they're having, this kind of awakening process of kind of how important you are to them and how special this connection is kind of being facilitated by the spiritual realm, all right? And we have the card Sidetracked, delays change. Okay, so that may be something that you've been experiencing with some of these energies that we were talking about at the beginning, where they seem like they don't really know what they want. Maybe they've been distracted from this, maybe they've been distracted by work, or they've kind of been indulging in distractions just to kind of take their mind off it, because they haven't been able to process it at that time. It could also just, this sidetracked could indicate that maybe you felt like you were going in one direction, you've gone off in another direction, but you will come back into alignment with each other. So it's just, what I'm hearing is it's just a detour, okay, from the relationship. It isn't, and it says change here as well, and there are fireworks on this card, so I feel like, you know, this indicates positive change, and I feel like change is necessary, change is needed in this connection, and that those positive changes are coming in for you so that you can come into union, all right? But yeah, I see that your person has a lot of love for you, that they are recognizing what a special person you are to them in their life, all right? That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards. As always, I've loved it so much. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations for dissolving your blocks towards love and prosperity. People have been getting really amazing results with those. People have been writing to me with their stories of kind of transformation, which I love to hear. Yes, so if you have a story, do share it with me. I do get back to my emails. Can take me a little bit of time, a little while, because I can get a bit of a backlog because I receive quite a few emails. But yeah, if that resonates with you, check that out on my website. There is loads more information on there about what it is that I have to offer. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked this beautiful little butterfly here. There he is. I'm going to start with your tarot today, and I will clarify with your oracle cards a little bit later on in the reading. And we will take a look at the energy surrounding your situation and what your person is thinking and feeling at this time, all right? So, opening your reading with Temperance, 2 of Cups, Hanged Man, haven't seen him for a while in a reading, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Wands at the centre of your reading, Queen of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, the Sun, and then 3 of Pentacles. All right. Okay, there's Leo's energy is represented here really heavily. There's 3 Leo cards, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Sun in this reading, as well as Cancer, Gemini, and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, because this is a love reading. That may resonate with you. If it doesn't, remember, please don't worry about it too much. It's just a general reading. Always just take what resonates and leave the rest. What resonates is the message that Spirit wants to bring you today, all right? So with this Temperance and the 2 of Cups, this is a beautiful opening to your reading. There is love here. This does indicate very strongly that this is a spiritual connection between you both, maybe your soulmates, maybe your twin flame, all right? I feel like they've been slow in recognizing the depth of this connection, right? Perhaps this relationship has been a slow burn. And it's gradual. Maybe you've just been friends, something like this, or your person has been slow to recognize kind of the depth of their feelings or the depth of the connection, right? Or how this connection differs to other people that they've connected with in the past, okay? Or how, you know, how deep their feelings are for you. So these are both cards of balance though. So I feel like your person is coming into more balance. If things have been rocky, if things have been difficult and challenging, then I see like, what I'm hearing is settling down. So like a calm sea, right? And the ability to be able to flow energy towards one another. So I see this as very positive for you. You are woven together, right? Spiritually. So even if you're apart, I sense that they can still feel you, that they're still drawn to you, that you are still in each other's energetic frequency, even if you're in no contact, or you're apart from one another, or you're not getting on, or you're not on the same page. You're always just still feeling each other, maybe dreaming of each other, maybe they can feel your energy, you know, when you're up or when you're down or when you're sad, and they can kind of sense it. They may not relate to it in this way if they're not a spiritual person, right? You know, they may think that those feelings are their own, but I am telling you, they are picking up on how you feel. This is a beautiful spiritual connection, and they are bound to you. This is what I'm seeing. Like you're just woven together. It's like your life paths are woven together with one another. Again, this may not be something that your person is aware of, but I see it very clearly that you are woven into each other's life story for whatever reason, maybe to learn a lesson, or maybe to be together, or maybe, you know, as part of your spiritual expansion and awareness. But your person is hung up on you, right? It's like they're trying to get you out of their head. They're trying to get you out of their energy, and they just can't. And it's because the bond is spiritual and the bond is so deep, and whatever it is that you have together isn't completed, it isn't done. Maybe it hasn't even started yet, right? So I sense this energy that they think it's for the best if you're not together, or they see some sort of issue or challenge, or just like, this isn't how I imagine things, or this isn't what I really want, or something, or there are too many challenges because it's long distance, or because of what our families say, or I'm not ready for a relationship, or something. They've got something in their mind which is an issue for them. But regardless of all of that, and regardless of anything that has happened or hasn't happened, or, you know, all the water under the bridge, they are still hung up on you, right? They're still bound to you energetically, and they feel your pull. It's like a magnetic pull that they have, and they're just bound up to you. I see that they are seeing things differently now, though. They have got a new perspective on this situation. Maybe you've given them some time. Maybe you've given them some space. You know, or maybe some stuff's happened that has kind of shifted the energy a little bit. But I see with this Hanged Man, they are in the process. Maybe it's a download that they're getting, or maybe it's just something that's happened that's turned things on its head. This is what I'm hearing. Things have been turned on their head. This could be physical things in the real world, or it could just be like an inner shift within them. Like maybe their ideas around relationships, maybe their ideas around this relationship and how they connect to it has been turned on its head. So maybe if they were just like, oh no, we're just friends, we're just mates, we're just buddies, and now they're like, oh no, I think there's something more. Or maybe they're just like, this can't possibly happen, and they're just like, oh, maybe it could. Or maybe they thought, oh, I can live without this person, this isn't that special, and now they're realizing, oh, but it is. The other realization that they're having, look, they're feeling very much, 5 of Pentacles, like they're out in the cold. So maybe there's some distance between you. They're having this realization that it's their own actions, like they could have done things differently. There is this energy of regret here, like maybe there's a missed opportunity for them, or maybe they regret something that they've done or something that they haven't done, but they're just like, there's this energy of kind of ruminating and just thinking, I should have said this then, or I should have spoken up then, or I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have kept pressing his or her buttons, and then I've just pushed them away. It's like a kind of energy of self-sabotage, really, for some of you, right, in your story. It's just like, I'll just keep pushing, I'll just keep pushing, I'll just test them, I'll see how much they love me. It's like they want to test, right? They want to test this connection. They want to test the strength of it. They want to test whether you really mean it, or how you really feel, or like how much of a fuss you're going to make over them, how much drama you're going to make. But you're not giving it to them. I see that here with this Temperance card. You're not giving it to them. They're pressing your buttons and you're just like, okay, you can play that game, but like, if I'm not playing, then there's no game, right? If you don't play the game, then there's no game. But there's this realization here that they've like maybe pushed you too far, or pushed you too far away, or gone too far this time, or just missed an opportunity to speak up. And they're feeling your absence. Oh yes. Right, it could be physical absence if you're not talking to each other, or it could just be, you know, maybe you're not as close as you were, or, you know, you were going to be together and then you're not, but there's just this distance that I'm picking up on. But they, look at this, they, at the center of your reading, Page of Wands and Queen of Wands, they are magnetically drawn to you. They've got you up on the pedestal. Maybe they think they're not good enough for you. All right, they see that you are like powering on with your own life, that you're following your own goals and dreams, that you've got stuff going on for yourself. You are creating a beautiful life for yourself, right? And that makes you very magnetic. So they are very magnetically drawn to you, okay? There's a lot of attraction here, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. This isn't indifference, right? They feel like they're shut out of your magic. This isn't indifference. This is the opposite of indifference. This isn't, you know, they're invested in it. They want to feel you. They want to feel you physically. They want to feel you kind of emotionally and energetically. They want to be close to you. They want to like come close to that fire, right? So there's a lot still invested in this. They find you very attractive. They're very drawn to you. Like, it may be that despite their best efforts, maybe they've tried to date other people, or they've tried to pull away from this connection and they keep coming back to it, and it's because you're magnetic. There's a hook there that's hooking them back in. I think it's to do with your own groundedness and your own confidence in yourself, and also this thing where you're just like, I'm just not playing the game because it's just not worth my time. I'm doing my own thing, right? Now look at this. We've got 8 of Pentacles to the Sun to the 3 of Pentacles. Now, I feel like your person is going through this process. They may not be there yet because these are future energies that we're looking at. This is the outcome of your reading. That they're going through this process where they are leveling up, right? 8 of Pentacles. They're leveling up and they're prepared to put the work in to bring this love to the table. The Sun is about the heart, it's about love, to bring this love to the table, to create, you know, some good times, to kind of make this work. This is a card of success, right? I've got to say that for some of you, this is just a message for some of you. If you want to start a family with this person, if you're in the stage in your life where you wanted a family, I feel like or that, you know, with this Sun card where we have this little baby on here, and also this Three of Pentacles can represent 2 becoming 3 as well. So then that is literally on the cards. That is a possibility. If you don't want that, if you don't want to start a family now, then do be careful. There's a lot of growth and fertility here. So just take precautions. That's just a little message here. I always get someone say, oh, but I'm 13 when I write this. It's just a general reading. Just take what resonates. It's okay. You know, we just get different messages come out. But the main message here is that they're kind of coming into this realization that they want to experience your warmth. They want to come in from the cold. They want to experience your warmth. And they're going to be able to level up and work on this and be prepared to work on this with you to create something for the future and to create happiness. Okay, so that's what I see as the outcome. It's not right now. This is future energies that we're looking at. Okay, looking at your oracle cards, we have the card Meditation. Very interesting, from the Universal Love Oracle deck. It kind of matches my top. That looks nice. This is the top I wear when everybody says that I look pregnant and fat. Because I'm not wearing something fitted. The chat down in the comments is always just like, oh, Claire must be really fat now since the last reading that she did 2 days ago. Anyway, so we have this card Meditation. This reminds me very much of the Four of Swords energy, right? Of kind of just taking the time that they need. And this is good, I think. It mirrors the Temperance energy as well, of just like, in that quieter moment, if you are having a break, or if they are a little bit distant, they are doing some deeper thinking. Okay, this is giving them food for thought, is what I'm hearing. So it's not like this isn't on their mind, because it is. Okay. We have the card Free Yourself from the Whispers of Love. No, it's from the Romance Angels deck. It says it's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like this is a message from Spirit for you. Do not wait for them. Don't make them responsible for your happiness. I'm sure you wouldn't, but it's just a little message that's coming up. You know, your happiness is cultivated within, and like energy attracts like energy. So when you have that happiness within, you draw it to you like a magnet. So just take a step back is what I'm hearing, from kind of thinking about it or trying to work it out or trying to figure them out. Okay, because sometimes we can put a lot of energy into what we don't want. And we're thinking we miss them, or what's happening, or things aren't going very well, and then we just create more of that. So Spirit's really saying, free yourself from that sort of negative thought pattern, and it's going to create more success for you. All right. We have the card Surrender, Regret, and Confusion. So I feel like says puzzled, unsettled, unclear. So I feel like this confusion is just about them working out what it is that they want. They don't quite know what they want right now in their life. It may be that they're kind of puzzled as to kind of what they did wrong or what they said wrong. I'm sure it is clear to you what they did wrong. Maybe it was this business where they were pushing your buttons or kind of self-sabotaging it, and this was they didn't recognize what it is that they were doing, so it's left them quite confused as to kind of why you're distant, or why you're so upset, or why things aren't working. All right, we do have this card Regret, though. Again, we talked about this with the Five of Pentacles, that they're, you know, experiencing this regret about pushing you away, or something that it is that they did or said. So they're definitely feeling these energies of kind of loss and regret about what it is that they've done. Look, this guy just has his head in his hands, just like, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that, I've gone too far this time, or I missed this opportunity. Exactly mirrors the energies we were talking about earlier. And we have the beautiful card of Surrender, right? So this is just surrendering to the process. I feel like this represents like the Hanged Man as well, energy that we were talking about, that energy of surrender, of just kind of giving up to what is, not trying to wrestle with reality, not trying to force someone to be something that they're not. This could be their energy, it could be your energy that you're going through, and just kind of surrendering to it, staying in high vibration and letting things unfold as they are. Just kind of being okay with what's not okay. Just kind of that energy of kind of acceptance of what's done is done and where we're at is where we're at. So again, that could be their energy, it could be your energy, all right? That is everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honour to read your cards. It's been such an interesting reading. Do let me know how it resonates down in the comments. If you feel called to, please check out Misha at Ritual Commune. She is an amazing, genuine person. She reads the Akashic Records. If you're looking to find out more about your soul's journey or your path in this lifetime, then I recommend getting your Akashic Records read. It is super fascinating. It will really give you an insight into the deeper parts of yourself, and I really recommend Misha because she is such a genuine person. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. If you missed it, I had my Akashic Records read. But you can find out more about Misha and her work in the description box below this video. Do check her out. If that resonates, I highly recommend her. I had an amazing experience with her, so yeah, she's the real deal, so I really like her. So check that out if it resonates, but have an amazing week. I am sending you lots of love and light in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care, bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3, thank you so much for joining me today. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful, I think this is a monarch butterfly. We don't have these in the UK, I don't think. Let me know. So yeah, I'm going to take a look at the energy surrounding your situation, what your person is thinking and feeling. I will begin with your tarot, and then I will clarify with your oracle cards a little bit later on in the reading. I will just say that it is a mixture of cloud and sun today, so the lighting's going to change quite a bit. I use natural lighting on my videos, so it may go really, really bright and then really, really dark, so just prepare yourself for that as we go on. All right, opening your reading with the 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles to close your reading. So I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio represented here, as well as Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. So that may resonate with you in your situation. If it doesn't, remember, don't worry about it. It's just a general reading. Take what resonates, because what resonates is the message that Spirit wants to give you today to help you out in your situation. So they feel, your person feels, look at this with the opening of your reading, the 5 of Cups, they feel a lot of loss. I feel like they're feeling quite sorry for themselves, actually. They may be experiencing a little bit of depression or anxiety. I feel like their life isn't going as well for them as they would like. I feel like they're feeling a little bit lost in life as to kind of what it is that they want, or what gives them meaning even. So I feel like there's like a kind of, this is quite deep actually, this message that I'm seeing here, that there's a sort of crisis within them as to, you know, what the point of their life is, really. So just for some of them, or it could just be a little bit of depression or anxiety, but definitely this sense of having lost something very special and something of value, right? Because you have been vulnerable, you have opened your heart to them, you've got this beautiful loving heart which can flow love, right? And they recognize that, and for whatever reason, I really feel like whoever is connecting with this group in group number 3, there has been this sense of loss. So maybe you've broken up, maybe you're in no contact, maybe there's been a separation, right? I just have some of my tea. Maybe there's been a separation between you both, but I'm really just sensing this feeling now, in hindsight, is what I'm hearing, of just like I've lost, it's just like you make them feel good. You give them like some sort of feeling of kind of safety or comfort or nourishment, or you kind of meet their needs. And they feel that loss very keenly. And what I'm sensing with this Four of Swords is that they've really gone into themselves. So if they feel very distant from you, either because you're in no contact, or even if you are in contact but you feel like you can't connect to them, you can't reach them with your words or with your love or with your heart, they've really retreated is what I'm hearing. They've kind of gone within. It's like they're a little crab that's gone into their shell. Right? Maybe energetically, maybe emotionally, maybe physically. But there is this... They've retreated to protect themselves in some way. I need to look at this closer. They are trying to move on. Right? With this Eight of Cups. They're trying to move on from this. Maybe they think it's not for the best. Maybe they think it's over. Right? Maybe they think, oh, you know, I'm just going to go on with my life. I'm just going to carry on. But they're experiencing a lot of resistance to that thought with this Seven of Wands. A lot of resistance to that. It's just like they want to. Maybe it makes them feel safer. Maybe they know it's for the best, right? Whatever it is. Maybe they think that this is done and that it's over. But there's so much resistance to that. It's just like they just don't want it. Okay, this Seven of Wands is at the center of your reading, so there's a lot of triggering going on with this. Like, you know, and triggers, when these feel like deep triggers, and deep triggers come from our wounding. It comes from past experiences, and I really see that here. I see that here. So a lot of triggering, could be you, could be them. You may be triggering each other in this process. Just they're feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress around this situation. There's this big need that they have, that they want to protect themselves. I see that with this Four of Swords and this Seven of Wands. I don't know why. They could have the message that love is dangerous. Right? Maybe in the past they've been hurt and now they don't want to put their heart on the line. Maybe they had another relationship where they got burned. Maybe there was something from way, way back, when they were young, when they were a child, whereby loving somebody ended up meant that they got hurt in some way, right? That they were pushed away, that they were rejected. So I feel this really strong energy of them trying to protect themselves, and all this resistance that they have. They've got resistance to moving on from this. And it's like there's this... They want this, right? They want a relationship. 10 of Pentacles. They want a long-term relationship. Because there is so much fulfillment here. There is so much happiness here. But it's like they won't allow themselves to have it. Because maybe they think it's dangerous to them. Maybe it makes them feel unsafe. Or maybe they feel unworthy of what it is that they truly want. Because both of these cards, right? 10 of Pentacles to the Four of Wands are about a happy home life. And... about the long term, about creating something solid for the long term. But there's all this resistance with this Seven of Wands to that reality or that idea. But in their heart of hearts, this is something that they want. This is something that they want to experience. I am wondering, I realise this is quite a deep message, this isn't for everybody. I am wondering if your person came from an unsettled background. Maybe they moved around a lot. Maybe they were affected by a parental divorce, right? So it's like they have this seed of wanting a real relationship, of wanting something genuine, of wanting a real connection with somebody, right? But they've got no framework of reference. They've got no frame of reference for kind of how to make that work, or how to have the skills, or kind of what that means, or it isn't in their energetic frequency, so they're unable to kind of match up with it when it shows up in their life. So maybe this resistance that there is, or why there are struggles or challenges with you, is because you're not on the same energetic frequency, you're not on the same page. It's just a message for some of you. But what I'm really seeing is that there is this desire for a real relationship and something long term, and then there is resistance to that, okay? Because it's triggering for them in some way. I feel though that the foundation of this, with this Four of Wands, this connection that you have, you know, maybe it wasn't a very solid foundation to begin with. Yes, there was a lot of attraction. Yes, there was a beautiful spark there, right? Yes, you really feel each other and you really feel each other's energy, but there's something here which indicates with this Tower energy that maybe that foundation wasn't solid, maybe it wasn't enough, right? So we can have all these beautiful feelings, we can have this love, but there are also practical issues that we have to address in relationships to do with where we're living, or money, or the long term, or you know, being compatible, right? So what I'm just seeing is kind of just some sort of energy of maybe it not being on the most solid foundation, okay? So maybe you kind of drifted into this connection and it wasn't very thought through with these practical issues. And Spirit is really saying maybe these need to be addressed. And this is something that is in your person's energetic frequency. It's something that they're feeling. May not be something that they can really talk through or articulate in that way. They may not say that to you, but it's what's happening for them energetically, emotionally, right? But I see a breaking down of the old ways. Right, so maybe they're understanding themselves better or whatever. With the Tower is just like clearing away whatever is no longer serving you. So there is this process, and this may not be happening right now. This is looking at future energies, right? So it's something that may be experienced, but the Tower is, you know, it comes with a realization, it comes with a move forward, and all it does is take away negativity. All it does is take away what isn't serving us, right? So I see changes here that will benefit in the long term. And again, there's this beautiful desire in your person to have something long term, to have something solid. They see you with this Queen of Pentacles as golden. They see you as something very special in their life. They see you as having this long-term potential, right? So, and this card is a card of growth. All right, so I feel like your person is really expanding through these experiences. They're kind of growing in their understanding and as part of their spiritual evolution. So I feel like they're going to be able to come around to this. I feel like they're going to be able to learn this lesson. That they're going to be able to learn this about themselves so that they can create some happiness for the long term. And something, this is about stability as well. So after all of this is about like coming into stability, because this is a card of stability, Queen of Pentacles is a card of stability, and then this Tower in the middle. So this is like getting rid of what is unstable, what is unsustainable, and moving into something which is more solid, which can kind of grow roots. So this is what your person is kind of going through. This is like energetically. They have this desire for kind of a real relationship and something in the long term. We have this card, Dreams. So I feel like your person is dreaming about you, that you appear in their dreams. But this woman on the card is kind of crying as well. So they may have nightmares, you know, things that, you know, those kind of dreams that feel very messy and confusing and stuff like this. That kind of where you wake up and feel... you know, that energy is still with you of kind of confusion. So they're sort of working things out in their subconscious mind. We have the card of Passion. So again, there's this desire for something long term, but this is from the Romance Angels deck. They have so much passion for you, okay? They wouldn't feel all these strong emotions. They wouldn't be triggered like this with the Seven of Wands if they didn't have strong feelings for you. I think we had this in another one of the groups as well. So there's some echoes for the collective here in these readings. But passion is their intensity of emotion, intensity of feeling. I feel like they are hiding this though, right? I feel like maybe they've got a bit of a poker face. Maybe they are playing it cool. I see that with the Four of Swords energy here. That they may be playing it cool. They may not be letting on how strongly they feel. We never really know what's going on with other people, right? So I feel like they're hiding the depth of their emotion and how unbalanced they feel. I sense that as well, that they're feeling very unbalanced at this time with this Tower energy. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got the card Free Will. So this is really just saying everybody has free will. We cannot control things. Control is an illusion. Comment that down below if it's resonating with you. Control is an illusion. So often we try and control other people. It may be that you have been trying to control the outcome of this situation. Maybe they've been trying to control you because it makes them feel safer. When you experience someone who's controlling, you know, even subtly, it's like they're trying to rein things in into kind of what feels safe to them. So it's just worth remembering that they've got their own free will. They can do what they want to do, and you can do what you want to do, and just letting everybody be themselves. And in doing that, everyone's drawn to a frequency and to the people that they need and the situations that they need to nourish them and make them happiest. We have the card Numbing. Okay, so I feel like your person, again, I see that with this Five of Cups and the Four of Swords, they may be numbing out, again, because of these passionate, strong emotions that they have, right? Maybe they're drinking too much, maybe they're gaming too much. Okay, this is how some people deal with their emotions. Some people talk them through, some people kind of, you know, really express them through anger or whatever, and other people, they just stuff them down. It isn't very healthy. You know, some people can become overwhelmed with emotion. So I sense that here, you know, and again, this indication that maybe they're feeling a little bit depressed about maybe this connection or maybe something else in their life, that they feel like things aren't going as well as they would like, or maybe they're not as successful as they would like, or I'm hearing that they may have had some setbacks as well for some of them. So I feel like they're numbing out. I feel like it's not really helping. It could just be with their emotions, or it could be, you know, smoking weed or whatever, or it could just be that they're stuffing these emotions down. We have the card Second Chance and Pride. Leo's energy represented here. So they want this second chance. It says making amends opportunity. It's something that they think of. You know, they want this second chance for kind of, you know, if they have pushed you away, or if they have made a mistake or done things wrong, or things have gone wrong, they would like to have another go at this. But it's their pride that's getting in the way. It says ego, arrogant, stubborn, right? So their pride won't let them, it won't let them be that vulnerable. It won't let them connect to those deeper emotions. It won't let them open up to that level I know you really want them to. I feel like you may have even said this, but you know, it's fine, it's safe, I really want you to, I'm open to whatever it is that you want to share, but they're just like, their ego can't let them do it. It can't let them do it. So, because it just feels too raw, too vulnerable for them, all right? So that's where they're at. That is where your person's at right now. I hope you have found this reading beneficial. It feels a little bit heavy, the energy, in comparison to the other readings, but let me know how it resonates in the comments. It has been my honour to read your cards as always. I've loved it so much. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful books, Attract, Soulmate Love and Feminine Frequency. I've written those books from the heart. They are all for if you are single or you are in a situationship and you are the feminine energy partner, right? The partner who likes to be pursued rather than to pursue, and that's your natural state, then these books are for you. They are a powerhouse of information. People have been saying that they are a game changer. You can find out loads more about those books and all about me on my website, lumieretarot.com. There are links in the description box. But have a lovely week. I'm sending you lots of love and light in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye.